Dako ang papel nga gihuptan sa mga kapulisan aron sa pagsiguro sa kahapsay ug kalinaw sa atong lugar. Gipahugtan usab nila ang seguridad ug mas gipaligon ang mga balaod aron sa pagtisok sa kagubot sa katilingban. Usa ang Police Regional Office Region 7 sa mga mipanday ug milusad og mga programa proyekto nga gipanguluhan ni Police Brigadier General Jerry Villares. Ubos sa iyang liderato, buot niyang mas tutukan ang kampanya Batok Drogas. Ug karong buntaga, sayran tang labing uwahing kalambuan sa PRO 7, pinaagi silang spokesperson nga si Lieutenant Colonel Gerard Ace Pilare.
Salamat for joining us this morning, Attorney Pilare, sir. Kumusta? Welcome sa programa.
Nick, good morning. Ug sa tanang nagtanaw ani inyong program, no? Police Brigadier General Jerry Villares and the rest of Pro 7 extend our heartfelt thanks, no? Sa pag-invite ninyo dire, no? It's always a pleasure to be invited.
Salamat sab sir sa pagsanong, of course, sa atong invitation dinhi sa programa. First up, sir, kumusta peace and order situation nato dinhi sa Central Visayas?
Yes, no, we are very happy to report to the people of Central Visayas that based on record, no, Central Visayas remains to be generally peaceful, no. Nindot ang atong peace and order situation based on record. If you are going to compare 2021 and 2022, we have recorded a decrease actually in crimes by 7%. So this is despite the fact that karon sa 2022 we have loosened our restrictions sa COVID, no, compared to 2021. But we have recorded good peace and order situation. Of course, we attribute this number one to the peace and order initiatives by the security sector. And second, we really enjoy a very participative, very cooperative people in Central Visayas. So, pasalamat me. Your Pro 7 is very happy to report that we are okay. Pro 7 is on top of the situation.
And that's a statistics na, Attorney, pagsud pa lang nato tuig 2023, you were saying unsa ning ubos ang atong crime rate itandi sa miagi kung unsay datos sa atong gihuptan diha.
Actually, for the information of everyone, no, we are now having this analytical approach sa atong crime prevention, and in the first month of 2023 we have recorded a sharp decline, no, ning ubos atong krimen by 22%. So bot pasabot mas gamay ang krimen karong January 2023 compared to January 2022. Actually, this is a very good report from the lower unit. So, pasalamat mi sa mga citizens sa Central Visayas for this very good peace and order situation.
As unsay factor ato nakita nga naka-contribute anang decline?
Number one, there are initiatives being introduced, no, especially sa atong bagong regional director, no, si General Villares, no. Worthy to mention is this police presence that we are trying to introduce, kining gitawag natong urban patrolling. No, if you can notice karon, bisag asa nga street alis sa Central Visayas na ay police, no, because this is what the regional director would want to portray, a police force which can be seen, felt and heard all over Central Visayas. So kini siya ang police presence nato, muni siya yung main contributing factor mo nang ang crimes nato ning ubos. Yes.
Lain na ko accomplishment sa mga authorities karong bag-o, Colonel, of course, kini pagkasikop sa South African drug bill nga misuway kuno pagpayuhot o gidudahang drogas. Unsa implication ani nato sa arrest? Pero wa ba ni nagpasabot pod sir nga, of course, kini gingon nga transshipment point, bagsakan og drogas ang Sugbo?
Yeah. Central Visayas is in a very unique position, no, kining Cebu, because ang atong topography is very porous, no. Dagan ang entry point sa illegal drugs. That is why we are very happy with the declaration of the Governor Gwen Garcia, and the subsequent creation of the Interdiction Task Force. Actually, usa ni sa focus nato karon kining isil nato ang tanang ports, no, airport, seaport. So atong nakita very efficient, nadakpan tong latest tong African. So we expect that this kind of confiscations will be we will have this kind of confiscations in the days to come. Kay ang ato ang intention is to seal every entry points para ang supply will really be reduced to maximum level.
You're saying kaganina na, Colonel, about police visibility sa kadalanan. We understand lately po ato mga kapulisan murag gi-undergo pod og drone training kay
Yes.
gamit na mog technology.
Yes, we have seen the importance of drone patrolling during the sinulog, no? And our regional director has institutionalized drone patrolling sa tanang unit. So nag-train ta first batch, no, there were around 40 drone operators. Kaya nga itong gusto, everyday natay drone patrolling. Aside from foot patrolling, mobile patrolling, we would like to look at Central Visayas from above. So we can anticipate now traffic congestion. Hot pursuit will be easier. So aside from other projects, one of the priority projects sa atong regional director is kining drone patrolling, Nick. So we are very happy with this development, no? With the technology that we have now.
Unsa man maapuran og drone ang mga police stations na to?
Well, that's the direction that we have. Ang karon sa pagkakaron ang mga police officers na ana sila drone patrols. Every day na, no, musaka, mo check sa EOR nila sa area of responsibility in order to anticipate what will be the peace and order problems that we are going to face.
Sa mga gitutukan ninyo karon sa PRO 7, Colonel, kana makonsidera ninyong hagit?
Yes, of course, the supply of illegal drugs remains to be a challenge, no? And we have already established that there is really a correlation between illegal drugs and crimes. In other words, pag naay drugs ang usa ka lugar, daghan sad nagkrimen. That is why naay nindot kay nga program ang atong regional director, and if I may be allowed to share this, we will have the anti-illegal drug advocates. Kato ni silang mga former surrenderers, users, we will convert them into murag army of supporters sa PNP in the fight against illegal drugs. In fact, in the week ahead, we will have this 600 AIDA, ang tawag naman anti-illegal drug advocates. They are going to pledge that they will help us in our fight against illegal drugs.
Briefly, sir, gangwar unsa tong gibuhat?
Well, ang atong gangwar makita nato dili naman jud siya ingunana ka rampant, no, unlike before, but there are still reports. So what we do is proactive always, no. Duha man gud ang approach nato, proactive, and of course we are going to solve the crime. So naatay mga dialogue with the members of the what you see in Talisay, no. My classmate is doing very well in addressing gangwar, no. Na sila gitawag og diversion program. So because of these proactive approaches, no, ninawa na gyud ang mga gangwars, but our regional director has strict instruction to focus on this particular problem also.
Isip pa na po, Colonel, mensahe ninyo gikan sa PRO 7 sa atong mga kapuso.
Yeah, under the leadership of our regional director, Police Brigadier General Jerry Biares, no, Pro 7 would like to thank the people of Central Visayas. Kay it's very clear na the community is helping the police now, no, and it's always like that, no. The police and the community should act together because peace and order is everyone's concern. So we just hope na magpadayon ng ilang support, and kami diri sa Pro 7 will always do everything necessary to preserve the peace, maintain security, and of course you can live and enjoy Central Visayas as always.
Salamat, sir, sa inyong efforts po. Salamat sa pag-uban kanamo karong buntaga, mga kapuso. Ang tigpamaba sa Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Biares, of course, Police Lieutenant Colonel Gerard Ace Pelare.